Understanding the concept of brand is one thing, but then actually implementing logos, colors, and fonts, that's another. I mentioned that brand has come a long way rather than just being logos, fonts, and colors, but those things are still important in your brand identity and while you're developing your brand. Application is more in the sense of like if you have a business or if you're building out product development at some point in time as a content creator or influencer, but you should have a logo. You should have something that people can recognize because it goes a long way in the sense of brand identity and development when you have something that people can visually see that they recognize from you. Now, I love playing with colors. Color psychology is huge. And if you don't do this or think about it in your brand, you're missing out because color psychology is huge. So let's think about it this way. One of my clients, she wants to capture the attention of grown, sophisticated men. So we went with a color scheme of like a soft yellow, because we want to attract more of the feminine energy on the side of being vulnerable, but then it was blues, blacks, whites. Simple as that. We were thinking about who we would call in, and it's all about calling in the color psychology of your audience. Also, truly, you really need to have a tone and a voice figured out. How are you going to talk to people? Because if you come in the sense of talking soft or not funny sometimes, like you have to figure out what kind of voice you're going to have because that's a part of your brand. The logos, fonts, colors, things, absolutely, that's incredibly a part of it. But then the way that you talk to people, like the way I'm talking to y'all, I'm very informal, very direct, and I'm also just funny. I hope. I don't know. But either way, I try to show up very authentically for you, giving you all of the tea and the insights when it comes to building a brand. Define that and how you want to show up when you're talking to people because I address people as y'all. Even my family's from the Midwest. It fits me because I have thought about when I was like, oh, hey guys, that sounded a little too much like Kim Kardashian for me. But that's what I mean by tone, voice, and everything of how you're talking and addressing your audience because that's incredibly important in your captions, your content, and anything else that you produce because your audience wants to get familiar with who you are and how you talk.